Miles Morales has seen huge success on the animated front when it comes to Spider-Man. His video game is one of the best-selling PlayStation exclusives. His comics have been highly praised, so it makes sense that we're getting a live-action Miles Morales Spider-Man film. Sony recently leaned heavily into confirming it. Other executives at Sony over the last 2 years have teased it as well, and now Donald Glover says it's happening. Everybody, I think, at this point remembers that Donald Glover was hoping to play Spider-Man in the Amazing Spider-Man reboot. Now, this, of course, was at a time where Miles Morales was, at that point, still not even anything in comics. Like, the character wasn't even announced yet. And then, eventually, that was announced, and obviously Miles Morales has grown in popularity, now having two of the best animated films of all time, according to many people. Whether you agree with that or not, that's your opinion. So yeah, Miles Morales is quite popular now. Sony's recently teased, you're gonna get Miles Morales in live action. There's been teases in the MCU. There's even been connections with Donald Glover appearing as Aaron Davis, so clearly they're setting the stage. Now, how they do this, who knows? But Glover was recently asked about a potential Spider-Man return and future after he played the Prowler, and he said he's not sure what's happening, but he's sure of one thing. And he said, and I quote, "There's definitely going to be a live Miles Morales live action film eventually." And then they continue to talk a little bit more about that, and he essentially talks about how he wanted to play Spider-Man, again, how he outgrew it, the cameo, the setup, and how this multiverse allows them to do crazy things now. Of course, there's been other interviews recently where his future in Hypno Hustler was brought up. There wasn't too much in terms of development on that. We know Sony's still cracking away on multiple projects, including, for some reason, El Muerto still, so we'll see if that happens. But it's honestly looking pretty good for the future of, well, Prowler, I guess. Unless they're gonna go out of left field and, I don't know, cast Donald as Jefferson, maybe? No, that'd be a little too weird. That's too weird. He can't play Miles' dad. That's too weird. I don't even want that. But hey, Miles is coming to live action. So what do you guys think? Next 5 years? Seems reasonable, I would say.